Yeah, okay. Well, we're waiting for a setup here. Can't force anything. We already took a one-to-one trade on it. Last night was good evening trading. Boy, I tell you, my new goal is to hold for the target. And we have a brand new report card, believe it or not. And I'm checking off all the times I take trades and I actually hold it. And I'm checking out how many times I actually keep that going properly. So we took this trade, where was it? Right here? Yeah, right here. Before we started live streaming. Right there. Everything's bullish for the most part. Check the 15. Everything's bullish, man. So as soon as it closed back over the exponential time charts I use, we got long right here. And I got out of it right before the target. I wasn't thinking about I didn't read my goals this morning. I didn't check out my reminders. So it was close, but I still failed. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to have to go ahead and just mark it down as a failure because I did not keep my word. Let's go back over here. Last night's trade was good. Man, I went to bed. It swept previous day's low, yesterday's low, came up and started doing this bullish pattern. And I think I tried once over here to get it, and I failed a little tiny bit. And then I switched to my $250 risk trade, and I got in down here. Let's see, I got in down here at the bottom, right here, and I went to bed. My target was 2-to-1, and I was up for all this. I was still awake, and it was coming down. I said, I'm going to bed, and I woke up. It was at 3-to-1, and it's even beyond that right now. But I was like, wow, thank goodness. So let's take this. This is the report card. We're going to take a look at the report card. I did this morning. We took a good trade, so I'll put an X on there. I did not hold for target, take profits early. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, that's the first trade this morning. We want these blue columns to be filled with X's. That's each X is just a mark of a record of what happened. So one time. We don't want the red columns to have any X's in them. Full stop loss, take profit early, bad trades. But holding for the target with a good trade, and even breaking even might be a good thing. I'm going to have to think about that coming up, but let's move on to the trade setups here today. Where are we at with our exponential? The higher time charts are trending up nicely. Yeah, Apex won't let me trade gold. They let anybody trade gold. They said it's too volatile. I said until further notice. So I'm trading the NQ right now. Whoa, look at that. Mama mia, I don't know if that's news or what. Let's hear.
Fuck, what just happened there?
What did this happen?
What happened at 9:49?
Tell us.
Well, that's frustrating. All right, I mean, at least you have your stops for a reason. What the hell was that about? All right.
I'm going to have to switch to the 250. That's going way too fast.
All right, we're back to where we should be. That was a dump from 50 all the way to 9. Just a
500.
Classic.
500. Let's go to the 5,000 and the 500 here.
Jeez.
The 2,500 and the 250. Let's see what we got.
That was aggressive.
Right here's possible.
Got knocked out of one, but whatever. It's positional management. Sometimes it's going to be what it's going to be.
Possible breakout.
Come on. I just need this to break above 50
Definitely
right here. I'm just watching this wall of sellers.
Pushing up.
Like,
big sweep down, higher lows.
There's 200 of them. That's a sizable position for NQ. It is a clear wall.
Is it starting to
if we
consolidate
break,
up?
I think we
if you look
easily
at the
go into
2,500, that
but
drop was
big
just
freaking if right now because they are holding strong.
Not that big a deal at
Sometimes
all.
we see these plays, and when you get close, they pull the order. This
I don't know. It's pretty choppy. It's pretty twitchy right now. I really want to try this breakout.
Come on.
There it goes.
Getting super close.
Come down and test.
We're testing it.
Ooh, it's so fast right now.
There we
so
go.
Fast.
All right. Will we get follow through? All right, moving one to break even.
Too fast.
Freebie play.
Too fast. Let's
moving the risk on the other up. Trying to lock in one right here. Come on, lock it in. All right, man, one locked in.
It's hard to
stop on the other to break even. And
we're
going to go 97.
Oh, he took it.
All right, so secured 500. And then we have a runner.
Matt Kors, so he took it. He took the trade.
There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezies done in front of all y'all. And then my smaller accounts, as you can see, I'm trading some 150K accounts. Just seems to be. Why did that not work? This should be popping up right now. Hey, Matt, can you look at Intel, please? So, all right, I will look at Intel, and I will also. Why?
Are we getting a 50% correction on anything? Are we getting an opportunity here? Let's get pulled back to that area right here, maybe. The stop would be down here. That's a $40 risk.
Up. My apologies.
If it comes down.
I'm trying to fix this talk.
But then it's going to be breaking all the.
Order filled.
I'm going for it. I'm going to put my stop right under that pivot level, whatever. Keep going. You got to hit the target. You're going to hold for the target.
Anyway, stops to break even. Worst case situation for me
hold
is
for target or hold for stop. I don't care which one I got to. This is considered a good trade for me.
Okay. So here we go.
So we entered a good trade.
I'm also trading. Ooh.
Now, the question is, will I hold for target or will I get stopped out?
I think I'm supposed to close.
Or will I break even? Those are the other three outcomes.
I think there are different levels.
Target, stop, break even.
And X. So I need to
So I really don't care.
X.
We're trading our Apex. I got one more. This Apex I'm trying to pass.
For various consistency rules.
Last one and
X. I closed those out. FFN.
Stops us out for a full stop loss. Okay, fine. Let's mark it up.
It's just random consistency rules that
mark that up for a
trying to do live with all of you
full
guys.
Stop loss.
What do we have? 319.
Okay. Two good trades. One take profit early. One full stop loss.
Okay.
Well, you got to get out. Look what it's doing. You can't just add to a losing trade, man. You just can't keep adding to it. Now it fell below that breakout point. But still not too bad of a situation here.
Am I on the wrong account over here?
You see, it looks nice enough.
All right, so that one, the stop at break even got hit. Unfortunately, that's completely fine. I locked in 500. I don't mind that in the slightest.
It looks bullish still. These moving averages have not crossed yet. It's only in this
weird stuff is
area here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's looking pretty down. Let's check out a trend line break possibility here.
I don't know why they're
not. Get a trend line break coming up.
Still live. Do I just need to do a flat
as it rotates back up? We'll see.
I think I messed something up with my trade copier here. I'm afraid to manage it right at this exact moment because we might be holding 900. So we overshot the 50. Got all
I wouldn't take a trend line break down here necessarily, although it is at a pivot level, which is interesting.
Shit happens.
It's at a support level right there.
Yeah,
it just broke through it, but if it comes back up, breaks the trend line.
Oh, here we go.
It's a possibility.
All right, well, we found the answer to that.
That we are looking at.
Okay, so what's the
technically I can't take the trade long.
We locked in 1,000.
Can't take the trade long anymore. We have a complete breakdown here
500,
on these exponentials, so you would run a short right here.
So we're in a good
I could have been shorting anywhere.
We're in good shape. We had a runner. The other one,
I was looking at the 250 instead of the 1,000.
Was hit. It
right here is where I could have started shorting after it broke that pivot level.
And if it starts to bounce, of course, I'm going to be getting back in.
Still going too, Mamma Mia.
Back in. All right, so let me write these down before
it's not that bad. I mean, a 15-minute chart's just showing.
There's a request for me to look into Google. All right, I have those two written down. There's a request for me to look into AMD. So I have those three written down. I'm not going to forget you guys. I got it.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Let's get rid of that.
What might be happening at the change of the hour here? I just want to see
so we
what
have
might be happening at the change of
an opportunity to short. I missed it. Right there was the opportunity. Trend line break.
Have you ever heard
Green bar
of
ignored.
Skylit AI? It's on X, but I'm worried it's a scam.
Where would
If
the
you're
risk be?
worried
Let's
it's a scam,
analyze
it's
this.
probably a scam, dude.
It would have hit 1 to 1.
IOU on Super Chat. Don't think that's
Had another
the thing.
chance to get in it right here.
Don't think that's the thing.
Same
Interesting
level.
concept though. I'll just note it in my head, you know. So decent start today. Definitely could be better. It's just unfortunate of how deep this pullback is. Like I said, knocked out at break even. But hey, shit happens.
Order filled.
Shit happens.
Oh gosh,
Where's
my
1
stop
minute?
is way too high up.
I've recently decided to change quite a few of my charts, and it's making my life more difficult. But
Stop
the
filled.
1 minute,
Okay. I tried this
thus
breakdown
far,
right
based
here.
on
It seemed
today's
reasonable.
intraday low and
Everything was
intraday high. We're almost at that 50%
coordinated. That
retracement right
was a
here
good
at
trade as
81.
far as I'm concerned. Full stop loss though. Let's keep a track of everything we're doing. Good trade.
I don't really mind this.
Full stop loss.
Okay, I kind of
Okay.
mind that.
Okay. I thought that was a good trade. The breakdown was worth a try.
Enhance,
It did go down pretty far.
enhance.
And
I'll take a stab at it. I'll take a stab.
I mean, you're
at
always
it.
going to find some resistance somewhere. So it's, yeah, hit these pivot levels on the 15-minute chart right there. 5-minute chart right
I'll take
there.
a stab at it. Not much risk.
I'm not upset about that at all.
Not much risk at all.
I'll be looking for
You know,
another
win in Rome,
short
if you're feeling this optimistic
because it's still
about.
wanting to go short.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm feeling.
This
less
looks like an
optimistic.
opportunity.
Get away.
If it closes red here,
Order
But
filled.
give
I'm
it one
taking
more
on
shot. We're going to hold
minimal risk on
1 to
this
1
one.
target.
Maybe I could catch the bottom.
Stop filled.
Okay,
Really what
I gotta
I'm
stop.
seeing is, hey, our buyer is going to come in at
I gotta
the,
stop.
right here. This
If I take one more,
the 50 bar
Order filled.
Okay,
50
one more,
EMA
and then
for the
I'm done
1 minute
if it
bar is
doesn't go.
probably the most cohesive way to say it. And
okay,
if
if
it
this does not
retouches it,
go, I
I'm
will
out.
stop.
All right, stop.
But I got to
Like I
hold
said,
for
I
target.
wasn't even.
Hit the target. Hit the target.
Okay, why did these? Okay, no, that's right.
could break
Did not trade
even.
those. That's proper. Okay, yeah, I took a stab at it just in case vomit. You never know.
Okay.
If I show
It
you
would
this
hit
right
break
here,
even if I
half the
moved
time
it.
it's
I'm
gonna
not.
slow
I'm
back
going
up.
to
The other half of the
start
time
to get
it's gonna come
emotional
back
and,
down.
and weird.
You
So
just don't
if this
know.
doesn't
So
work,
took a
I
stab
have
at
to
it,
take a
and I
break,
don't
and that's
mind
on
it,
my
'cause even
report
with those
card.
50-50 odds, I had minimal risk.
Right
I
here.
got knocked out for 20
Take
points.
a break.
If I was right, I can maybe
And
ride it
I will
100
shut
points.
down the live
So
stream
in
and I'll
terms of
shut down my
risk-reward,
trading.
like I only have to be right
And
1 in 5 of those to be break even.
let my emotions
and the
calm
fact that I
down.
already had profits on the
Gotta let your emotions calm down. You gotta let your emotions calm down. Yeah, you definitely have to let your emotions calm down. Sure. Sure. I'm not even worried about losing. My goal is to hold target, but I don't like taking 3 full stop losses. Something's wrong. If that's the case, you gotta reassess. I'll switch to the simulator and keep practicing holding for target if I enter in good trades.
Target filled.
Okay, it got hit the target on that one, so I don't have to stop then. Three trades in a row is time for me to take a break. Let's go ahead and hit the hold for target. We got a hold for target right there. Okay. So we are, down $60. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get back over to the 250. That 100 tick. Woo! Man. Let me take a look at that. If I would have had 2 to 1 on there, what would have happened? I probably would have hit 2 to 1. That's where the money's to be made, man. You don't win as many, but that is 100%. Where'd I enter? I entered here. Target was up there. Yeah, I hit 2 to 1. Look at that. I would be in the green if I had held for the 2 to 1. It might be moving too fast for this 100 tick for me right now.
cover from here. I do find that to be interesting. The risk is about 50 points, probably a little bit wider than most people want it to be, but something to point out. Something to point out. Definitely already seen some.
I shouldn't be looking. Oh, don't look at profit target.
Definitely seen some slippage. All right. Well, while we're waiting for this to develop, there was a question about Google. Google, yeah, it held the 50 EMA. I don't like it's bullish, higher highs, higher lows, all-time high, held the 50 EMA. Overall, it's looking decent. The Mag 7's getting beaten up, but with respect to Google on the day, it's also getting beaten up. But once again, that's just today, not really commentary on tomorrow, next week, or anything like that. I want to see it hold the 50 EMA. I want to see it hold this 300 level. Overall, it's clearly strong. For anyone to argue this is bearish on a swing perspective, that's just crazy. So right now, I think it's long and strong, and the dips are to be bought. Someone was asking about Intel. Intel flagging bullish, higher highs, higher lows. Looking at the flow on the day, if you happen to be day trading it, it popped. Now it's going flat. But overall, on a longer time frame, this is bullish. Like, it's just clearly bullish. You have a bit of a flag consolidation right now. There is an upside gap fill to 53. I don't know if I'd necessarily chase it at this level because your risk is 42. Percentage-wise, that's a bit larger. But if you're in the position, yeah, ride it as long as you can. The other one was AMD. This thing got manhandled. Overall, it's just a giant range-bound situation. If it does not hold 200, you have this downside gap fill to 171. I don't know which way it's going to break. It looked like it was trying to get going.
Break it down nicely.
Just got demolished into earnings. So it might be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, how many times have we seen?
Maybe the buyer step in and send it back.
How many times have we seen these candles that just take off like that, get completely engulfed to the back? It's definitely possible, but we are hitting let's see the fib zone here. If I was just taking the fib zone trade, I might have got stopped out of that right there, that bounce off the 62. The way this is moving, the force, the consistency, the continuation, it's not something I want to buy right now. Not until, especially since my exponential charts are all going down, I need to sell. 5,000's even down now. 5 minute, it's hitting below the moving averages. They haven't crossed, but you have on the 5,000. So, and all your exponential charts are down. So it's in the short term, in the quick trade, it's definitely short, but it's starting to round out a little bit because your trend lines indicate that it's starting to slow down. And if it did hit some kind of support level and it breaks a trend line and you get a retest, you could always try to go long. But that's just a simple trend line break strategy without confirmation on higher time charts. I want price to be above all these moving averages, bouncing and testing and trending that way before I start to go long. And we don't have that. Now, if I was only using this 250 tick or only the lowest time chart, then yeah, you're going to find all kinds of different trade setups. Sure. There was the short, though. I just missed. Look at that consolidation, pin tails, green bar reversal. Oh, that was a good trade right there. Right there. Now, what if I was quick enough? Boom. Hit 2 to 1 on it. 2 to 1 on that bad boy right there. Nice. Two to 1. Here's another trend line break. Hit 1 to 1 already. Why am I not taking these? That's a good question. I need to think about getting these going here, but all I'm practicing right now, I could switch to the simulator and just practice the hold for target and don't worry about P&L. I'm worried about P&L right now. That's the problem. Yeah. Pretty excited about my win last night too, and I definitely don't want to give anything back. So that's got me hesitating.
Look at the intraday movement on the Nasdaq thus far. Silver is popping. Various prop firms are stopping their, which I do find to be funny. They say it's for volatility. I think it's because too many people were just YOLOing in one direction or the other. And if with a 50-50 guess, if they got it right, they were making a bunch of money. A bunch of money. So let's see. But yeah, I don't know. This data print at 10:05, I'm not seeing it. Hey, Piper's here. Why can I not? Yeah, I'm literally missing data. It goes 10:03 to 10:06. I'm missing a minute worth of data. That's pretty strange if you ask me. But I guess it's gonna be. Do I have to maybe like switch it up and then reload it? Loading and then like maybe
Right there,
if I come
sell,
back to like
sell
will
bid.
it,
Oh, I gotta get my
data
profit target
series,
set here because this is.
data reload.
I could have
all
had that trade. I was
historical
going for this
data.
trade right here.
Let's do that. Let's see what happens.
No, I would have been stopped
If
out.
I click reload all
But it was still a
historical
decent
data.
trade.
There we go.
Right there.
Now we're
I was
back
going
in
for that trade
business. We
right
got
there.
the
I
data
would've been
we were
stopped out.
missing. Well, that's a little trick right there for you if you feel like you're ever
So
missing out
now
on
that
something,
it's
just
head
hit
faking
reload
to the
all
downside, this is the
historical
first time
data.
it's head faked to the downside.
And
So that's
it just
significant.
loaded in for me there. That was a bit strange
gonna
because I'm
keep
seeing
head
it on
faking.
TradingView. I was missing the 10:05 bar, and we're back in
Once it
business
starts
now.
head faking,
We're back. We're back in the business.
there's a good trade
We
there.
are back
Missed
in
that
the
trade.
business.
Several trend line breaks to
all
the
right,
downside.
We're rocking.
Nice,
We're
fluid,
live.
smooth,
I do not want to take that long.
smooth price action. And now we have our first head fake to the downside after a megaphone pattern. Kind of sometimes hits the bottom. Get a megaphone pattern, and then it looks like it wants to sell off. The failed sales are a sign of reversal. Now, if we get this continued change of direction on my higher time chart and it continues, then I'm looking to go long. In fact, if we get it, same thing with a green bar ignored, if we were to get a red bar ignored and a continuation up, that's bullish. That's very bullish.
Here, I do want to just see this recovery. This is a very rudimentary run-of-the-mill technical analysis, but it would be the nice setup if we have this higher low, we start to recover, we take out this wick at 50, get back above 900, and then give a shot at 25,000 flat. That's a
red
lot
bar
of ifs,
ignored.
and
There it
obviously
goes.
you'd probably want the Mag 7 flow to improve. You'd probably want the S&P 500 flow to improve. But I like the start
Order
of this
filled.
recovery here.
Go for it.
Do I like it enough, though?
I don't know where my target is. Where in the heck is it? Hit target.
I'll take a shot
All
at
I
it.
gotta do is hold. Just hold for
Type
target.
risk.
I'm reducing my risk.
Stop filled.
Okay, I reduced my risk. That was a good trade. We had the. Did I get in late? I did get in late. I should have got in right there.
The FF
I'd still be in this trade. I got in right there, and I started moving my stop.
They've locked in a loss of 1,000.
Order filled.
So
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
could
try
go
it again.
on these bad boys. The max would be 2.5.
Target.
based
So what
on
we
the
have
consistency.
is, I'm going too fast. We had a questionable trade.
Okay, so I'm
And we
good with these accounts, the FFN
reduced.
accounts. These
Target
are my
filled.
only 50K
Target
accounts
filled.
at the
Okay,
moment.
great.
Just
So
to
that was a
show
good
them to
trade,
you
and target
right
filled.
Here. The max I can go is 2.5, and then
All right, so we had a
for
partial stop
these
loss, which
accounts-
means I reduced.
that's not really
I
my profit
reduced.
target. I'm just setting it up. All right, at this point,
I reduced. Let me see what we got here. I don't want to look at profit. I keep looking at profit. Let's see. This should be reduced. Reduced stop loss, because I moved my stop to a better position. What, I can't put it in the middle? Come on. Whatever. Reduced stop. Report card. Reduced stop. I like this. Is actually a pretty good column too. Reducing your stop is pretty good. These two columns can be changed the color. I'm just looking at the color. Take your target. Boom. Took the target here. I had it set for hold target. Entered here. Boom. I would have lost, or I could have broke even and hoped for more and broke even. So those options are still there. Reason why we went long, why we go long. Well, this is bullish. And once everything gets over here on top of the moving averages, it's bullish. So yeah, I took my trade right as this red bar is being ignored and the green bar takes over the red bar. So we got our 1-to-1 on that, and that's all I was asking. It's all you should be asking for if the higher time charts are looking like this. You know, if you got a giant red candle on the hourly chart or 15-minute chart, you got this reversal on even the higher tick charts, 5,000 tick charts. If you get a 1-to-1 on your exponentials, take it. Unless you had agreement on the higher time charts, even higher yet, I mean, then you can ask for more. Now here's a short setup. Here is a short setup. Actually, we missed it. This was a good short setup right there. And we would have hit 1-to-1. Here's another one. Here's another one. Is it gonna? It's, oof. It's so juicy. Okay, there you go. Is it gonna 250, 250? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Order filled.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna go here and here. It's gonna have to break. I'm gonna break even on this one.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I broke even on this one. So let me see. Was that a good trade? It was a good trade. Why did I do that? Let's examine why I did that. February, Friday, February. It was a good trade. Break even. Take profits early, break even. Why did I do that? Well, I don't exactly, something threw me off about it. Yeah, because my target was, I was asking for it to break down. And if it was only, my target was only coming down to the support, I would have been happier about that. But my target literally is for the breakdown. So I didn't like it. I hope that makes sense. Let me just say that again. My target was way down here, so I'm asking for a breakdown to hit my target. I would have preferred if my target aligned with support so I can get the 1-to-1 on it. If you get a green bar ignored, you got a short.
Order
Oh,
filled.
shoot. It was too fast. Too fast. It went too fast. Come on.
Stop filled.
Daggone it. That was a bad trade. Don't look at your... It's the only bad trade I've taken, huh? Stop loss still hit. Yeah, okay. I wanted to get, it was too fast. Let's see what I was trying to do here. I was trying to get that, and I don't know if it would have made it or not. I wanted to get this area, it broke down. If I had an order waiting I might have hit it. It ticked right into 1-to-1 there. But I didn't even end. It moved so quick. That was a bad trade. I did not get a good fill. So, okay, fine. Don't look at P&L. Do not look at P&L. I'm not going to look at P&L. I'm not going to look at P&L. Okay, we're back up over the top. If we're going to whipsaw back and forth, though, NQ loves to stop everybody out and then go right back in the direction. It loves to do that. We see that behavior right up here on the 5-minute chart. So I don't know if I could take trade this. There's a good short right there.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, so I'm going to see if it'll get me 1-to-1 here. That is a good trade. I don't even need to look at it.
Stop filled.
Okay, I'm taking a break. A good trade, another stop loss. I'm done for today. I don't care about the P&L. The goal here is to accomplish something that I'm weak in. I am weak in holding for a target. Holding for a target. And I've been stopped out. I hold for those stop outs. That's, lots of good trades though. I'm happy about this column today. I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I did hold for target. Did I hold for more than one? Seems like I did. How come I don't have it recorded? Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 stop losses here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good trades, 7 trades, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, 7 trades, 7 results. Okay, anyway, I don't know. It goes too fast. You got to take a break. So I'm taking a break. I'm closing down the live stream. I'll see you next time if I can figure out where I'm at. All right, take care. Peace.